What's up, brick builders? Today's build is Imperial Commando. This is set number 912503. Year it came out was 2025, age group 6+, and it comes with a piece count of 7. Hello folks, Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Got to tidy up the hair all the time. It's another magazine review. That's what it is. It's another magazine review. And as you can see, we've got the Imperial Commando on the front there. And behind, we have a Mandalorian pilot. Ooh, 2 minifigures on 1 magazine. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. The Imperial Commando minifigure plus bonus Lego toy. Now, that clearly states that it isn't always Mandalorian pilot. It can be something else. So there could be all sorts of interesting other models out there on the front. Let's have a look at the magazine and see what we've got to offer today. So this magazine is out this month. What was it? February, March. Can't remember what month I'm on. It's the third. It's March. And as you can see, yeah, there we go. Imperial Commando minifigure plus bonus toy. Got an epic comic inside. What are the posters this time? It's not showing you, is it? No. Okay, we got the exciting duel. But it's not actually showcasing any posters. That's interesting. So we've got to find out what posters we got. Inside, on the front cover here, we have a little bit of a comic sketch here. We've got Moff Gideon. We've got our Imperial Commandos. And it's saying, "It's the boss. Let's show him our skills." And this poor guy has just scraped his helmet. I don't know if you can see that. Scraped his helmet on the frame here. That's kind of clever. And then we got... let's hope Moff Gideon is satisfied with our progress. I don't think he is. Yes, his new outfit is really scary. Alright, so Imperial Commandos are a little bit scared of Moff Gideon. We got our context here. Comic, posters. So there's 2 posters. So we got Clone Troopers poster and Last Jedi poster. Okay, and then we've got puzzles as always. Message from the First Order is BB-8. And jumping straight into the comic, it looks pretty good. Some silly things going on here with the clones spraying each other. Oh, look. Yeah. So, in the background, that's what I like about these comics, is they're cleaning the screen. Look. He's got a cloth in his hand, and he's got the spray in there. And so, yeah, they're doing a bit of a clean-up. See him in the background there. So, that's kind of comical, that is. That's kind of cool. And we've got Yoda, Mace Windu. Training droids. They're actually teaching clones how to use lightsabers. Uh-oh. So that's a bit of a disaster for... recipe for disaster, even. We got the Ninjago. Kai's... No, is this the Elemental mech again? Kai would swing into action. This thing has been advertised all over the place. And then we're back into the comic, into space, which is kind of nice. Bit of battle droids going on. Looks like the clones get the chance to practice a bit of their lightsaber skills. It's an interesting comic to find out why they're using lightsabers, isn't it? A bit of space battle. Right, here we go. Right, Clone Troopers. Okay, so it kind of looks like a punk poster. With all the different kinds of coloured clones. I'm not feeling this. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I think that's a bit cheap, in my opinion. But that is actually quite a good poster. Love the colours at the top here. Dark red. And And then you got your, what is it? These are 80. I don't know what these are, because these are not 8080s, are they? Because they've got the great big cannon on top. So this is from the Last Jedi scene, isn't it? Can't remember what planet that is, where it's all red dust and stuff. But we got Kylo Ren there when he's just about to fight Luke Skywalker. Got the Millennium Falcon in the background there with some TIE fighters. These are those skimmers. There's like an ATST there, but it's not an ATST. That's a really nice poster. I kind of like that. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Not so cool. Oh. Going the other way, Sean. We've got a little puzzle there. Which is kind of nice. So you the heads belong and the bodies belong to different things. So you kind of got to work it out who's... so Han Solo here. So Han Solo, that's his body there. So you would put P in the blue. So you can see that it's got red, blue, and green. So you put P in there because that's Han Solo's body. Then you would lit his legs. He usually has a gun belt, so that would be his legs there, and that's obviously his head. So that's how you would do that. Nice comic with Boba Fett. Oh no, it's a puzzle. Oh, it's a spot the difference. Right, okay. And then we've got a nice little maze here. We've got a build and play. So you get to build this cannon. That's kind of a nice little cannon. Like that. I do like the fact that they do those little build and play things. Then we got a game, which is really, really cool. Another puzzle here is basically making the frequency. Got some helmets here. That's kind of nice. What's this all about? It's mainly thanks to many troopers that the Empire is powerful, and this page provides some great facts. Oh, okay. So it's like a little bit like a fact file on the Stormtroopers, the Scout Troopers, and the Dark Troopers. And then we've got going with our character of theme for the magazine. Which blaster bolt's going to hit the target? That's kind of cool. We've seen that before. This looks like it's a spot the difference or match the helmets. What's this? The Calamitous Commando. Uh-oh. That don't sound very good, does it? The Calamitous Commandos. That usually means they're pretty clumsy. It looks pretty fun though. It does look pretty fun. Then we got some colouring, nice. And then you got another build here. So you got like a bow. That'd be kind of cool to have a go at. I mean, it's not actually a build, but you can see pretty much how that's done to make a bow. It's kind of cool. But got some colour in here, and you can put a caption here for Vader. And you could do him like he doesn't have to be the dark side Darth Vader, does he? He could be the Vader that you got from the Dark Falcon. So he could be a nice light side Vader, and you could put something nice in there. Praetorian Guard is the next one in the next episode. That's kind of cool because we don't have any Praetorian Guards, so I would like to have one of those. That would be cool. So he's going to be in the next set. Does it say Lego Praetorian Guard minifigure? It doesn't say that there's going to be an extra model, so I'm guessing it's just going to be a Praetorian Guard in the next one. We've got a nice little picture of Boba Fett on the front there to kind of tease you. And you got your answers there for your little quizzes. There's not that many quizzes there this time. I mean, there's your mixing and matching bodies. There's your maze. Spot the difference. And the bonus task there, the frequency, the blaster shots. Yeah, there's only a few. That's only a handful of little quizzes there. And then we've got a cube or a box that you can make up. What's this for? Oh, it's an arcade machine. Ah, right. Okay, cool. So you get to cut out the Clone Challenge Arcade. And then you got on the other side there, you've got the Rebel side as well. The Building Challenge Arcade. And that's kind of like, well, it looks like if you, okay. Different box on the other side. That's actually kind of cool, isn't it? That actually is kind of cool. Like that. Yeah. And then you cut this out and was this build mini version of AT-AT from your Lego. Ah, kind of giving you little challenges, which is why it's a challenge. Hey, that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get into the minifigure. Oh yes. We don't have one of these, so that's kind of exciting. And I don't think we have. Sure, we have a Mandalorian pilot, so I'm going to take him off a little bit. More gentle with the old tape here, because we could probably do these as giveaways at some point. I'm going to just go leave that tape on there and I'll cut it off. But yeah, there's our Mandalorian pilot. I'm sure I've got one of those already. So we don't need any instructions for this guy, he says. Famous last words. But 7 pieces, paper bag. Let's go. Let's have a look and see what the printing's like. So this was only available in one actual Lego set, and that was the 2024 Ambush on Mandalore set. And now there it is available. Oh, nice. Was this dual molded? Yeah, dual molded helmet. That's really cool. Like that. Plain head. That's interesting. That's interesting because that's how the old stormtroopers used to be. And the torso kind of reminds me. Come on, camera, focus. There you go. The torso kind of reminds me of AT-AT drivers. I mean, it's a little bit different there, but yeah, you know, with the white body and the grey arms, or dark grey arms. But there's nice printing on the back as well. And this guy has got some really nice detailed printing on the legs as well. Wow. Seriously, seriously good printing on the back and on the front of the torso. Very, very detailed. That's actually pretty crazy. I forgot to put his backpack on. So he's got his jetpack, because it is a jetpack look. And it goes over the neck. Pop the head on. Pop the helmet on. Nice. And comes with a weapon. Blaster rifle. There we go. And just to finish it all off, we got this really cool printed tile. It's a 1x1 printed tile, and it's just got some detail on there. I don't know if you'll be able to see the detail on there. Come on, camera. You can do it. Is he going to do it? I'll focus on my hand. It's not, is it? There. For the backpack. So just go pop that in the back there on that stud. Boop. And that is kind of only available with this set as well, because it was just basically a print for his jetpack. But what a cool little figure. Actually looks quite nice. I like it. There's a little bit of detail on the helmet there with the breathers. We got some black dashes down the side of the helmet like you traditional stormtroopers do. Yeah, it's not a bad little minifigure, that. Pretty cool. And you only need two for, was it making the ambush at Mandalore, and the other one was the Mandalorians with the Night Owl and the Mandalorian Warrior, I believe. But there you go, folks. Oh, now you're going to zoom in. See if we can get that backpack. There you go. How cool is that? It's a nice little minifigure. I like that. Very cool. Very, very cool. I just need another one of these and we can almost do the ambush on Mandalore. The only thing we're missing on ambush on Mandalore is the Mandalorian warrior. And then we can do the ambush on Mandalore, which incidentally it was a battle pack. So it was a pretty cool battle pack so that you could army build with these guys here, the Imperial Commandos, and also Night Owls and the Mandalorian warriors. So it's a good army builder pack. And then you get your odd little bits and pieces for your scenery and stuff. Now, the battle pack to me didn't really hit me here or give me any interest because it just looks like it's a couple bits of bricks that have just been stuck together and looks kind of desperate to try and sell the minifigures. But it does actually join on to another battle pack that came out at the same time. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see some more content like this, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share amongst your friends, family, and anybody else who you think would be interested in this kind of content. Also, put your notifications on to all so you don't miss any more of these magazine reviews. I'm Sean from BRIT'N. Peace.